It's David from Site3D, and I'm going to quickly show you contour annotation lines in Site3D. So first of all, I'm going to add some contours onto this surface here, and so I'm going to go to the contour surface option. We're going to set our interval to something relevant to our site, and just click OK. So if I zoom in, we can see that every single contour has an annotation indicating its level, and depending on the length of it, you may end up with more than one text along here. This is configured by the contour text interval. So here we have one that is 100 meters along, and it'll repeat that every 100 meters all the way along. If we want to increase the number of text we can see, we can change the interval for that text. Go back into your contour surface option, and we can change the text interval to, say, half that. Say 50 meters from 100 meters, so we'll end up with twice the number of text. And there we go. If you want to customize them further, what we can do is add some contour annotation lines onto our drawing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the contour surface options again, but this time we're going to click on annotation lines. This will allow us to see the contour annotation line toolbar, and will allow us to start putting on and drawing some lines onto our survey. So if I click and just do a line across my survey like this, and right click and hit finish, it'll remove all of the text, but it'll add in text wherever that new line that I've just drawn cuts through a contour line. And we can go in here, we can modify this contour, this annotation line here, we can put in some points onto it, we can curve these out if we want to, and you can see we can customize that however we want. We can add more than one on if you want to, but we also have the option to add in these cut lines using the water flow from point option. This will allow me to actually just pick a single point on the surface, and it'll actually add in a contour cut line downstream from that particular location, so we can try out different positions. So we can just quite simply and quite quickly just go through our survey and add them in like this. If we want to, we can also then remove them. So if we wanted to, we just go into the delete option here and pick a particular line, and it'll remove it. The actual lines that we've drawn are only visible whilst this toolbar is open. So if we want to, close this down, you'll see those lines disappear, but the actual text will remain in the location where the actual line would have been. If you want to go back and edit any of those, you can. You just go back into the contour surface option, hit the annotation lines, and those lines will come back up, and you can go into your move point. You can drag these around, modify them to however you need to. Thanks for watching.